This show is like Zootopia, but darker. Way darker. Like literally in the very first episode, you have a student being eaten alive. Of course, they don't show it, but its effect lingers through the rest of season 1. This show's greatest strengths are the characters, Legoshi and Haru. As the protagonists, they are fantastic, and you feel everything they're going through, and you really want to see them succeed and end up together at the end. Not just that, even the supporting characters are fantastic. You have Juno, a shy, quote-unquote, new gray wolf that has just arrived at the school and has like an immediate crush on Legoshi. Lois, I don't know, is it Lois or Lewis? Anyway, Lois, a deer who's essentially the face of the school. And always does what he needs to do to preserve his image, even if that means being a coward. Also, probably another reason why this anime just works is because like all the animals are anthropomorphized. The main conflict of Legoshi trying to keep himself at bay and not killing anybody just would not work if there were humans or somewhere or something in between. Here, everyone stands upright and wears clothes, uses restrooms, and stuff like that, but at the same time, they're still animals, so their natural instincts are still there, even though their race has been able to live sustainably for years. Oh, that's another thing they do pretty well here. They're very subtle about it, but they show how predators and prey are able to live together. For predators, they completely change their diet to like vegetables or eggs or something of the sort. And prey, well, that one hasn't really changed, to be frank with you. They're mostly, vegetarians and stuff. They even have this funny gag of a chicken who donates her eggs in the best condition possible, getting devastated that Legoshi no longer likes her eggs.
いやなんか最近味が変わっちゃってさ
やっぱり最初から違いなんてなかったんじゃないの？
そうなのかな
Because like then it turns out that they were so popular that it got moved to another day and that's why he didn't like it. Yeah, it's a whole thing. And yeah, it's better if you see it. So, quick side note, the animation is like like incredible. It's CGI, but it basically works because they switch back and forth between 2D and 3D. It's like a mix between both. It's only 2D and it's only 3D when it needs to be. But when it does stay in one or the other, you can tell that it doesn't work really well. It has to be like a mix between both of them.
多分バッテリー。
明日やばいじゃん。
手負いの死神様のお通りだ。
Like when it goes full 2D, it's like all stilted and dead, and it's like every other anime. But then when it goes back into like the mix of both of them, it's like, like that feeling. It's like being pumped full of life. They mostly use 2D for like when non-essential characters or events are happening on screen, but man, I just love stylized CGI. I just can't get enough of it. Alright, back to the predator stuff. Even still, prey are still afraid of predators and look down upon them. I think that the reason I like this so much is because I feel the same way as Legoshi, alone, and try not to lose it. Of course, it's not one-to-one. I'm not trying to keep myself from killing someone, but in the sense of isolationism. I don't always have access to my friends and family, so I feel a little alone, and I feel like I'm losing myself, honestly, sometimes. And to see it coming from a show that I honestly thought it was just gonna be a little silly show that I could just forget about, or something like that, or, give me some laughter, it was a little too real. Sorry if it felt more like rambling more than a video, but in my opinion, this is a fantastic anime. with surprisingly believable drama that everybody should give a chance and watch. And with the current world events that are happening that I can't mention because of you know what, you should have more than enough time to watch the whole thing. Don't be like me though and binge it in one day. Just saying, try to have breaks in between. Too bad season 2 might have gotten delayed because of a certain someone going around. But yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. The theme song of this show is
Taking over, shooting star. All I was talking about was me.